I'm sure the entire world knows the name Bobby Fischer by now. He is, as proved, the best chess player in the entire world.
Will you tell us how old you are and where you're from?
I'm 15, I'm from Brooklyn.
He is 15 years old and he is from Brooklyn. All right? Will you show your headline to camera 3 and to Dick Clark, because we'll make him go to work on you. It says, teenager's strategy defeats all comers.
This strategy, did it involve finances?
No,
Did you have any help?
no.
Did it all by yourself? Did it make people happy?
Made me happy.
This young man's name is Bobby Fischer. He is 15 years old. And listen to this. Already, he is the United States chess champion.
See, when we play top-level chess, once you're dead lost, you don't drag it out to the bitter end, to the checkmate. You resign. It's kind of a gentlemanly thing to do.
Could he beat you in this sense that if you tie, he retains the title, doesn't he?
The next match with Spassky, right?
Yeah. So if he elects to turn it into a draw all down the line, then does he retain the title?
Right, yeah. I have to beat him.
Would a world champion do that?
Sure he would.
He would. Yeah.
But I'm not going to let him, naturally.
Oh, good.
What's the peak period? For example, when do you think you'll reach your peak in terms of age?
Well, I'm different. I mean, I intend to keep playing for a long time. But
What's your age right now?
28.
28, yeah.
I intend to be real good for another 30 years, but generally speaking, they go down about 40.
Ordinary people.
Yeah.
Now, what happened if you're not particularly good at word games?
Not particular. I mean, I'm really specialized. I don't really care too much about these things.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I talked about it. Is it hard to find a girl who can discuss Capablanca and how he handled the Sicilian defense against Alekhine, or is that, or did I pronounce any of those names right?
Yeah, this is a problem. This is a big...
You think chess is a sexist game?
I don't think it is at all. I'd welcome some girls in chess.
I mean, have any...
Would you call yourself a misogynist?
Excuse me, what's the definition of that word?
A woman hater?
No.
No?
tried to enter the competition?
Well, there was Lisa Lane. By the way, I think you said she was dead or something. She's around.
Oh, I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I certainly apologized to her. No, I had a note that I assumed she was back in the 19th century for some reason.
No,
Something old Lisa Lane. What?
She's alive.
I'm sure that was news to her then. How do you feel about that? Schoenberg, the Times music critic, wrote an article comparing you to great composers and saying that the way a sonata is composed has a certain sort of beginning, middle, and ending that a chess game has, and that the kind of genius that you have is comparable to the great composers. Did you like that?
Yeah, there's a little truth to that, yeah.
Yeah. Was there any of it that bugged you?
Oh, well, he said a few things about I'm paranoid, he said, or something like that.
Paranoid?
It was a great article, though.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. Because you have to take these things on the balance.
He didn't say you were paranoid. You imagined that. Where do you live, generally?
In hotels. Yeah.
Where do you live now, Bob? Where does a chess player live?
I don't live anywhere, actually. Just living in hotels.
You don't have permanent. You follow chess the way
Right,
surfers follow the sun. And what's the money in chess?
The money, could be better. It's getting better, but it's not like what you're getting or something else.
It may be. You haven't seen my contract. I got everything into that introduction except legend in his own time. I was trying to avoid that. Did most of it sound factual?
Well, that stuff about Spassky being the great master, I didn't go for too much, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But the rest was okay.
And you've made some rather strong charges against them a couple of times involving...
Cheating.
Cheating, I think is the word that I was looking for. What was the evidence of that?
Well, they came. One tournament I played in back in '62. That was a specific one I was talking about. They prearranged about a dozen games among themselves to eliminate me.
How did they prearrange it? I mean, they had the strategy worked out among each other?
Right, yeah.
That isn't illegal, though, is it? Is that conspiring?
No, it's against the rules, but...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant, against the rules. Yeah. And what's the pleasure? What's the moment of pleasure for you? Is it when you see the guy in trouble? Where's the greatest pleasure? What would correspond to hitting the home run in baseball?
The greatest pleasure. Well, when you break his ego, this is where it's at,
Yeah? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
And when does that occur? When he sees that he's finished?
Yeah, you know, and he sees it's coming and breaks all up inside.
Yeah. And you like that moment of just crushing the guy.
Right, yeah.
You like to crush another man's ego?
Uh-huh. So when they go home that night, you know, they know that they can't kid themselves that they're so hot, you know.
Where do you get your confidence?
Well, when you're successful, you realize there must be something going on. I mean, why am I so successful? There must be a reason, right? So obviously there's something, some natural ability, some, you know, factors working, right?
Sometimes what we're talking about is described as Fischer's arrogance. I sense that it's something quite different. You simply...
Yeah, this arrogance, like, people have been calling me arrogant for many years, but lately they're not calling me arrogant. Why? Because now, you know, I've been winning all these matches and I'm doing what I've always said I was, you know. So I used to say I was the best player in the world. Everybody's arrogant, terrible, conceited person, you know.
Right.
But this is just an obvious fact.
Do you honestly think that you probably are the world's greatest chess player? I mean, there's no reason to be modest about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, there's no way that I could disprove that. Did you feel like a prodigy as a kid? You know, did other kids say, oh, he's in playing chess while we're out playing baseball?
No, not too much, no.
Yeah. But you were a prodigy.
I was a prodigy, yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby disdained the cake that we had ordered for him. Happy birthday to you.
You were worrying about this?
It is so nice to have you on this show.
Thank you, Johnny.
I saw you on Bob Hope's show that you did with Mark Spitz one night, and you were great on that show.
Ford presents the Bob Hope Special, starring Bobby Fischer.
You did a sketch with Bob, and you did your lines like you'd been doing sketches all your life. Did you find it easy or difficult to do that?
People say, well, I don't know, I was a little worried about it. I didn't even watch it on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you like to watch something that you do?
Unless I'm sure it's good, I don't like to watch it.
You were very good in that.
Symbolically says the king is dead.
Not yet, he isn't.
You are too late. I'm the new champ.
You know you are funny.
Okay, I'll give you a break. I'll let you lose gracefully. Are you comfortable?
Yes, thank you.
How about the noise? Does it bother you?
No, that's why I like it here. The audience is so quiet.
How about girls?
I had a date last night.
No kidding. How'd you do?
Great, I beat her in 4 moves.
There was a lot in the papers about you holding out for a bigger cut of the purse. Were you misquoted?
All that talk about money. The important thing to me is what a person gets out of playing the game.
And what's that?
Money. Congratulations.
You mean I've got a checkmate?
No, you've got gin.
There's one puzzle that they were going to try to get. Did they get it? And what was the name of it?
They got it.
You mentioned it.
15 puzzle.
In the back, it's right there.
This thing here.
No, I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, you try and get them all aligned, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There are
6,
little
7,
squares in there, and there's
9,
one
10,
empty
11,
square.
12, 13, 14, 15.
And you try to get them.
Yeah.
Well, is that difficult?
No, it's very easy. I'm the fastest in the world with this. I don't like to boast, but...
Well, we'll see about that, Bob.
because I used to do this.
I'm pretty good at puzzles myself, you know. They're all mixed up now.
Yeah. Well, they're not too well mixed up. Well, 1 and 2 are close.
2, 7, 4, 8, 1, 6, 3, 12, 11, 15.
Want to mix it up a little better?
I used to go bananas with that one. How long does it take you to do it?
Well, this is not really a good, not all oiled up. It's not a real good set, so it might take me 30 seconds or so, but with a real good set, I can do it about 20.
You don't like our set, huh, Bob? I suppose we won't be able to photograph now while we do this? I'm trying to mix. Okay, does that look mixed
yeah,
up?
it's a little harder, yeah. Okay, ready?
Ready?
No, those are all mixed up.
All right, go.
All right. It needs to be oiled. That cost me. This was not very well mixed up. I want to say that. It wasn't well mixed up. Yeah.
Oh.
17.
No.
Well, they didn't mix it up too well. It takes about 30 seconds. Yeah, listen, I like to study some chess and listen to a little rock and roll in the background. Very leisurely. I don't like.
Now, how can you
pressure
study
myself.
chess and listen to rock and roll in the background, Bob? I thought you couldn't have that distraction there.
Oh, well, that's when I play, serious chess. But
Yeah.
when I study, it gets a little boring playing over these people's games. They're really not that good, their games, most of them. So I need a little music to pep me up, keep me interested.
How does it feel now? You have the world championship. You're the best in the world at what you've devoted your life to. How does that feel inside?
Feels pretty good, yeah. I mean, my goal now is to play a lot more chess. I feel I haven't played enough chess.